cities?
Somebody told me to get high as
Our
fuck
city
and do
currently has a
reactions.
population of 9.
Just roll
10
it up.
years ago, I sitting in my bedroom when I was supposed to be studying.
That's how I like to do it, bro. So boom. Had to make sure the Twitch was locked in and shit like that. Now I want to introduce y'all to what I use and shit like that. This is my garb choice. Now I'm a game diamond. Hey man, I'm a game diamond connoisseur. Hey, like, hold up, man. Niggas just don't know. I'm finna show y'all how I really get down, chat.
Years ago, I, sitting in my bedroom when I was supposed to be studying for a history test, decided to whip out a phone and record videos to go public deep in the future and try to predict what my life would be like, what the channel would be like. And after 10 incredibly long years, Hi Me in 10 years finally went public. And I wanted to capture my reaction on this video that you're watching now. So let's do it.
Hi Me in 10 years.
Hey,
I'm gonna schedule upload this video
Wow.
10 years in the future. So you're gonna see this in 2025.
Oh my God.
It's 2015 for me right now.
Oh, this is crazy. Look how young I look. Look at the difference. This me doesn't have a beard, doesn't have a mustache.
Dude, what if I'm dead? Dude, if I'm... Ooh, that...
Hey, bro, y'all ever go on Snapchat and look at y'all old memories of y'all selves, bro? This kind of like one of them moments right there. Because I made one of these type of videos on Snapchat before, I promise, where I said, you in 5 years, bro, you going to be doing this. I'm going to find it. Hopefully, I can go look forward to find it, bro. But I've done something similar to this. I feel like everybody should do something like this because it'll really motivate you, you know what I'm saying, to push you where you want to be. Because in the back of your mind, I feel like in the back of his mind, Mr. Beast always knew he made this video.
But so let's see. Dude, if I don't have 1 million subscribers when you see this video, my entire life has been a failure.
Ironically, we actually have dozens of channels with millions of subscribers. And before we go too deep into listening to old Jimmy, 17-year-old Jimmy here ramble, I just want to like get you in the right mind space. I want you to understand what's going through this 17-year-old's mind. We didn't have tons of money growing up. I mean, it was probably like a normal middle-class family, but in 2008, we ended up going bankrupt. So we had nothing. Like my parents actually filed for bankruptcy. And I had poured year after year after year after year after year after year of my life, and people...
My mom filed for bankruptcy also. She definitely has bounced back tremendously. She's trying to open up a business now. But bankruptcy isn't as bad as people make it seem. Like dead ass. All it's doing is like a big reset for everything.
Weren't watching videos. Everyone in my school, everyone around me was saying, Jimmy, you will never be a YouTuber. This isn't realistic. You're chasing a fairy tale and you need to like actually focus on whatever you're actually gonna do with your life. And it started to really weigh on the Jimmy you see here because he's like, am I wasting my life? Am I gonna be a failure? Am I gonna be homeless? Will this ever work out? And you know, my mom didn't have much money and I really wanted to not be a burden on her and I wanted to be able to make money so I could help her. And all these thoughts are swirling and that like storm is what's currently going on. And this Jimmy you see here 10 years ago, mine. Now, with that context, let's keep watching. Let's keep watching.
For me at 17, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I always knew I wanted to do gaming, right? Even at a young age, bro. I always wanted to do what I'm doing now. So I feel like I'm in the direction that I need to be, okay? Like, I feel that 1000%. But him being a burden on his mom and stuff like that, and not having the support, I feel that too. Like I was kicked out the house at 18, you know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to rebuild myself from 18 and I have a daughter. So it's even like 2 times harder. Like I feel like I would be even closer to my goal if I didn't have my daughter to look after, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to make a lot of sacrifices for my daughter to put myself in the position. Well, I sacrifices for myself to put my daughter in the position, you know what I'm saying?
By the time you see this, I'll have finished high school,
I did finish high school.
gone to college.
Technically, I went to college. I went for 2 weeks and then I thought it was super boring and didn't go. It was a community college. We could not afford a real college.
Probably be doing YouTube as a job, hopefully, maybe.
Well, back then, I'm like, man, I would love to just be able to provide for myself as a job. And now I provide for hundreds of families. I have hundreds of full-time employees, and we help thousands upon thousands of people through our main channel videos. So it is kind of funny in retrospect that 10 years ago, which really isn't that far ago, I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to provide for myself.
Yeah, as of right now, I'm enjoying YouTube. Hopefully future me still enjoys it.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of YouTube. Honestly, I think YouTube literally runs in my veins. At this point, I love creating content. I love telling stories. I love entertaining people. I love making your guys' day. I love being able to impact lives. It's literally everything I love.
I don't know. I'd be crazy if I had some ridiculous amount of subscribers.
I bet you if you went back in time and told this 17-year-old me I'd have 440 million subscribers, he wouldn't believe you. He would laugh, right? Because back then, I think the biggest channels in the world had like 10 million subscribers, if that. Like, I remember
Bruh, if you went back almost, I'm 23 now. If you went back almost, I would say 5 years ago for me. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That'd be 18. If you went back 5 years ago at 18 when I got kicked out, bruh, and you said, bruh, you got a full setup, you on YouTube, bruh, you really pushing towards your goals right now, I would probably be like, I know, nigga. Cause me, I'm not giving up on this shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna put blood, sweat, and tears in this, bro. Nobody's gonna stop me from doing this streaming shit, bro. I'm dead serious.
And Smosh hit 10 million subscribers, and like being so mind blown, like, whoa, that's huge, right? I remember when PewDiePie hit 10 million subscribers. I remember all those things, and like that seemed like the pinnacle. It was like, all right, they hit 10 million, they won the game. Like, that's as big as it gets. And like now, I don't know, there's probably like 1,000 creators with 10 million subscribers. Like, it's just crazy how much the platform has changed in the last decade.
And see me, I don't even want 10 million subscribers, bro. I'm cool with 10,000. I don't want 10 million. I'm cool with 10,000, bro.
Old channel logo.
Because you gotta understand, bro.
Is it kind of
people like me, bro, you know what I'm saying? We don't get a lot of notoriety, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to do something different, unfamiliar, and we don't come from that environment to do something like that.
Like a high school mascot.
Granted that I can't say Mr. Beast has either, but I don't know his full background, and I feel like Mr. Beast has a lot, you know, I don't know.
Views, which it's funny because the main channel video does that in like 6 minutes when we upload now. And it probably goes without saying, but I want to make it exceptionally clear. I am living a fairy tale life right now, and I just want to make sure everyone knows I'm very, very, very grateful. That 17-year-old, if he could talk to you right now, to those of you who watch the videos and allowed me to become who I am today, he would be on his knees crying and be eternally grateful. And obviously that 17-year-old is me now. And you know, I'm not the best at being vulnerable and expressing emotion. It's not one of my strong suits, but
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play unlocked.
I am, guys, I really need some subscribers. I'm very vulnerable, guys. When I need to be, I need some subscribers, bruh. Genuinely, bruh. I'm struggling in life. I got fired from a job, I ain't gonna lie. I really use all this smoking to cope with the pain that I'm going through, bruh. I don't understand. Dead serious?
And
I'm trying to focus, but the weed kind of makes me settle, so I'm like at a stalemate. I really need to leave this shit alone.
Every YouTube video we upload on
I really need to leave this shit alone.
As freaking great as freaking possible.
So whenever you see this, compare these numbers to whatever I have when you watch this. Dude, I really hope I have 1 million subs by now.
You have way more than
But it
1 million.
definitely makes me feel like I'm not a failure. Like,
please have 1 million subs.
you know what I'm saying? Like when I don't smoke, it don't.
Yeah. Hey, hopefully you have 1 million subs.
In case you're wondering, I'm also talking a little quiet. It's actually because my mom's downstairs, and if she knew I was filming videos as opposed to studying, she would come up there and freak out. I'm pretty sure actually one of these cuts is because my mom came in to check in on me studying, and I had to like stop recording and act like I was studying.
All right, so I should be studying for a history test. And
the history test.
I wonder if you or me in 10 years remembers what grade I'm gonna get on this history test that I take tomorrow, that I'm not studying for because I'm making these videos. Dude, if you still remember the grade I get on this history test in 10 years, that's crazy.
I do remember the grade I got on this test because after high me 1 year, I went back and I looked at it and then I left a comment.
Dude, I'm probably gonna be married and stuff, man.
Well, you're not married, but you're engaged. You will be married soon. I have a very, very beautiful fiance, Tia. Isn't she adorable?
Bruh, they wedding gonna be the bomb. What y'all think? Oh, shit.
So
I can't wait to
much
react to
closer on
Mr.
that
Beast's wedding,
prediction than
bro.
the sub count prediction.
Oh, watch me not be
That
married,
shit
not
gonna
have
be
a million
tough.
subscribers, not have any of this. and then
Oh,
you
I
guys
should
just
react to
think I'm a
Stunner
big
Vegas
loser.
wedding, huh?
I have most of those things, and a lot of you probably still think I'm a loser.
Dude, what if I don't do YouTube when this goes public? That'd be weird.
People don't realize this because I spend so many tens of millions of dollars on videos now. But when I was starting out, like I couldn't afford anything. I mean, look at the quality of this. Because I couldn't afford a camera.
I can't
and so it's
afford
just
a
so
camera either.
crazy that this. So
I got a
turned into
webcam, it's
this
only 20
life I'm
bucks.
living now.
If you wanna see what time it is, just so you know what the date is. That's the date.
Oh, yeah, the squiggly lines is the date. Thank you.
Hopefully you can see that.
It was.
Hopefully, hopefully you still do YouTube. Hey,
Oh my
my
gosh,
hair's
this is
messed
so
up.
awesome.
All right,
Wow.
yeah, I don't care. Hey, future me. Hopefully
Hey.
you're having a good day.
I'm having an awesome
yeah.
day.
I better have a
I would have an awesome day too if I had 440 million subscribers. So my day would be a blessing every damn day.
million when this goes public.
You have more than a million. Chill. You hit your goal. You're good.
10 years, man. 10 years. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so different. I really
You
am
are.
gonna be so different.
You're different, but not that different. I mean, back then, I loved strategy games. I loved board games. Obviously, I loved YouTube. A lot of my differences between 17-year-old me that you see here and me now is probably more in confidence. I was very self-conscious back then. Fun fact, I loved YouTube so much when I was growing up that it was kind of all I talked about. And one time, a high schooler came up to me and he's like, all you do is talk about YouTube. No one cares. And that
That's how me and my brothers talk about is YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. When Fortnite first dropped, bro, I promise I was dropping videos, man. We used to be in creative for hours just talking about YouTube and how we was gonna upload. I know you used to upload them, they didn't do no numbers. I ended up deleting them. Like, I wish I saved them because I got a lot of old uploads that's just like locks. You know what I'm saying? Like how you upload a video directly from your PlayStation. I got a lot of those, man. So I do have a lot of memories of me actually trying to do YouTube.
like really, really, really hurt me because it kind of hit me. I was like, wow, all I do is talk about YouTube. I talk about YouTubers that are doing well. I talk about ideas. It was just like the thing that consumed me when I was young. And so when
It's
I was
consuming me
around
now.
this age, I really, really
I
struggled.
wanna get
because
better.
I was like, okay, no
I wanna
one
do
cares about YouTube.
editing.
I just
I
want to
like-
talk about it. And so I stopped talking about YouTube. And it got to the point where one time one of my teachers asked, like, am I mute? Because like I talk so little. And I struggled really, really badly to connect with people because all I wanted to talk about, all I wanted to do was improve videos and study videos and work on videos and entertain people.
Hold up, we got somebody in the chat.
Don't care at all by that stuff, that you just become a nuisance to them. And so when you're that age, you have to be around the people in your school, and there are people you just kind of have to be around. And I was just forced to be around people who truthfully made me feel like a freak and made me feel like I didn't belong. And I didn't realize it because I was so young that, you know, I'm not a freak, or maybe a little bit, but it's okay to be obsessed with something. It's okay to love something. And so as soon as I got out of school and I started hanging out with other people who love telling stories, who love making content, who love YouTubers, that's where everything changed. People who don't care about content creation don't get it, and they think you're different and weird and will call you names, but who cares? You don't need to be around those people. And that's how I'll be happy, not by trying to change who I am, if that makes sense.
Oh man. All right, well.
Actually, you know what I just noticed? This gallon of water. For whatever reason, I suck at drinking water. So I used to carry a gallon of water around and try to drink a gallon of water throughout a day. A lot of you probably don't know this. I have something called Crohn's disease. It's where your gut kind of attacks itself. It makes you very tired. Sometimes people will notice that I look low energy in videos, or sometimes even people will say I look soulless. Usually those images, those moments correlate when my Crohn's is acting up. And I say all that because I played sports like crazy growing up. But then when I was 15, I got Crohn's disease. I ended up losing 60 pounds. I really struggled to get out of bed. And this is kind of that weird time where I was like, oh, well, now I suck at sports because I have Crohn's, but I still train quite a bit. And so that gallon you see behind my head, I would drink a gallon of water every day. So some days I would have 2 baseball practices in the same.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched a podcast about him talking about that type of stuff, man. He you know what I'm saying? He really had a lot of motivation to still keep going and doing this, bro. So I feel like Mr. Beast earned this. Like me, I didn't really have a lot of trials and tribulations. I just didn't have the the environment support to keep doing and keep going at it. Like I was told to go to the military, go get a job, you know what I'm saying? Like I never really had the full support to keep going at YouTube. Now I'm at the mental state. Well, I'm 23 and at the mental state of like, you don't need it, bro. Do it yourself and keep going. Somebody gonna support you and you will find support out there. And that's the same for y'all, bro. So whatever you want to do, man, go do it, bro.
Stop failing everything. And I'd be like, with what time? I'm trying to be a YouTuber.
All right, see you guys. See you guys. See me. Hey, me.
Me? Hey.
One last thing, just so you know.
Look at that date. 8/27, October 4th, 2015. That's so crazy. Feels like literally just yesterday, but it also feels like 10,000 years ago. That is crazy to look at. That little table you see on the right, that was like a crappy little table that I bought. This monitor is like a cheap little monitor I bought at Best Buy. It's bringing back so many memories, man.
It's currently October 4th.
So many memories.
So, yeah, like I said, this is October 4th.
Oh, an abrupt ending. Lovely. I didn't learn how to conclude a video apparently. But anyways, my goodness. You know, to be honest, I've been a big YouTuber for so long that sometimes I forget about this past life. I forget about when I was 11, 12, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 16-year-old, these year after year where I was making so many videos and pouring so many thousands of hours into the channel and no one was watching them and I couldn't afford anything and it was a struggle, man. It was a freaking struggle. I'm so just glad that that young me there never gave up. I'm one of the most stubborn people on the planet. Even now to this day, if no one was watching the videos, I would still be making them. I decided that I was gonna be a YouTuber, I was gonna die. Those are the only two outcomes in my life, is I'm gonna be a YouTuber,
I'm gonna be a streamer.
or I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna be a streamer,
I worked
or I'm gonna die.
very, very hard to build the channel where it is today. But having said that, there's obviously luck involved. And I would say the luckiest thing that ever happened to me is I, at a very young age, found what I love. That 100% is the luckiest thing.
Now, that is a good thing, bro. Cause at a young age, bro, I didn't know what I loved, bro. You know what I'm saying? At first, I wanted to play basketball. Wait, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I started off with soccer, right? Then I seen a lot of my friends playing other sports like baseball, basketball. Someone was doing track. I was like, dang, I want to get involved with other sports. You know what I'm saying? I was like following the crowd type shit. But I was genuinely good at soccer, so I really should have stuck with soccer. And still to this day, I love soccer. But anyway, I did soccer. And I was like, dang, my friends playing other sports, so I wanted to go do basketball. I never tried football. Didn't like football. Ended up moving with my grandparents around like 10th grade. And then I ran track. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really fall in love with those type of things. I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? Turns out I'm not really in love with sports like I thought I was. Even with soccer, like I was genuinely good at soccer, but that's because I played at a young age. But I wasn't in love with soccer. That's why I wanted to go do something else. Now, something I always did at a young age was play video games, bro. Even with my mom, bro. Me and my mom used to grow up playing a Mortal Kombat. It was a 2v2. And I remember me and her used to stay up late nights. I promise, late nights. 2, 3 in the morning trying to beat a level, just me and her, bro. So gaming's always been in my heart. And I used to watch Typical Gamer, bro. I swear to God, I watched Typical Gamer come up, bro. When he was making GTA videos and stuff like that. It was cool, bro. And I said I wanted to do something like that. And I want to give everybody, you know what I'm saying, the motivation to do something like that too.
That ever happened to me in my life. Which is why I want to encourage you guys, you know, obviously not everyone's in a position where they can just chase their dreams and, you know, you have to put food on the table if you have kids and you have to provide for yourself. But if you do have time outside of your job and what you're doing to provide, really try to find what you love. Because when you do find what you love and it finally works out, it's amazing. I'm so grateful for the life I live. I'm so grateful for the life you guys allow me to live. I love everything I do. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And so thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed and let me know if I should react to other stuff.
Good job. W video man, W Mr. Beast, bruh. If you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up. Let's make sure we subscribe. Let's make sure we hit the goal. We're gonna try to hit 100 subs before the end of October, bruh. 100 subs before the end of October. Let's try to hit that goal, man. And yeah, thanks for the support, guys. Ugh. All right, guys. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna go do a little